What's going on, everybody? This is Sean Raw, host of the Belts to Book YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be going over my NBA Cup picks and predictions for November 25th. Let's recap yesterday's action. Here's just a couple plays I was on. I was on Cleveland money line. They're just no match for the Raptors. Raptors, man, that's a scary team now. That's a real scary team. Scary hours out there in Toronto. Cleveland no match. They ended up losing the game outright by a score of 110-99. I got the Cavaliers for plus 100 as well. So, took a loss there. I was also on the Detroit Pistons minus 9.5. They were covering that game at Indiana. And then I think Indiana late, just started putting it on them. And, Pistons still ended up winning the game, but they won by 5. I needed them to win by 10. So, tough loss right there. I was also on the Miami Heat, minus 7.5. I think that was my biggest bet of the day, was the Heat minus 7.5, playing the Mavericks in Miami. Miami won that game by a score of 106-102. They were beating the Mavericks handily, and just let them just hang around. And before you knew it, it was a close game in the fourth, and Miami barely played it out. So right now, I'm 0-3 right there. But then, it started getting better. I was on the Portland Trailblazers money line at the Milwaukee Bucks. Portland won by a score of 115-103. Like I said, Bucks without Giannis, it's just a different team. So, yeah, I elected to take Portland, and Portland got it done for me, so thank you. I was on Minnesota Timberwolves minus 5.5 in the first half. The Minnesota Timberwolves ended up actually losing the game outright, 117-112 to the Sacramento Kings. Yikes. That's just really not good. But like I said, I isolated it to the first half. Minus the 5.5, and they got it done. So I got 2 quick wins right there. And then I was on the Golden State Warriors, minus 14.5. They ended up beating the Utah Jazz by a score of 134-117. That was kind of a sweat early, but then, the Warriors started pulling away. So winning by a score of 17 points. So good age to me. That's 3-3. So, I also had some other college basketball stuff that I had on. So I ended up going a total of 5-5 on my single plays, the ones that I just bet as singles. And I had 2 parlays, 2 two-leg parlays, and I cashed in on both of them. So pretty good day for me, ended up profiting. So let's do it again. So without further ado, let's get right into the NBA action. First game up, we got the Atlanta Hawks at the Washington Wizards, 7 o'clock p.m. EST. Hawks currently favored by 10.5, over under 236.5. Like I said, there's only 3 games on today, so I'm going to run through these. Let's check the injury report real quick. Like I said, you can't bet the Wizards here. I mean, you just can't. I mean, I don't care if it's an NBA Cup game. It does not matter to me. These teams have no history. This will be their first time playing this season. I know Atlanta's on the road, but, they're just the better basketball team. Luke Kennard is a game-time decision. And finally, Dante is out. Elijah John and Dye is a game-time decision. And Trae Young is still out. For the Wizards, Marvin Bagley III is a game-time decision. Keyshawn George is a game-time decision. And Trey Johnson is out. I'm going to lay it here with the Atlanta Hawks. They're just the better basketball team. And I expect a lot from the Atlanta Hawks right here in this spot. I think they get it done, especially in the NBA Cup game. If they still want to stay alive. I think they take the Wizards behind the woodshed. I think this is a perfect spot for them coming off a rest. I think the Hawks get it done here. So give me the Hawks. I'll lay the 10.5 with them in this one. Next game up. We got the Orlando Magic at the Philadelphia 76ers, 8 o'clock p.m. EST. Magic currently favored by 1.5, over under 227.5. This is the second time they would have played. Both of these 2 games would have been in Philly. The first game they played was a 136-124 win by Philadelphia. So let's see if they can do it again. Let's look at the injury report for the Orlando Magic. Moritz Wagner is out. Paolo Banchero is out. and Colin Castleton is a game time decision. For the Philadelphia 76ers, Paul George is a game time decision, but he is listed as probable. VJ Edgecombe is out. Joel Embiid is a true game time decision. Tyrese Maxey is also a game time decision, but is listed as probable. And Adam Bona is out. I'm on Philly in this game. In their first meeting, Philadelphia didn't have Paul George, but they had everybody else. The Magic had everybody, and now they don't have Paolo. They don't have Paolo. Even though the Sixers don't have VJ, they got Paul George now. I would expect Joel Embiid to play in this game. I do expect him to play. So land a short number. Give me the Philadelphia 76ers plus the 1.5. Give me the Philadelphia 76ers on the money line. Let's look at the previous game and let's deviate from it. So if you take out Paolo and VJ, but then add in Paul George and Joel Embiid, because like I said, I do expect for him to play. Close first quarter. First quarter was won by the Sixers. Second quarter was won by the Sixers. Third quarter was won by the Magic. They kind of, stepped back into the game. But I think you can find good value in Philadelphia first quarter, Philadelphia first half, and Philadelphia fourth quarter. So definitely would look at laying numbers in the first, second, and fourth quarter for the Sixers. I can see the Sixers going into the half like a 4 or 5 point lead in this one. So, yeah, give me the Sixers on the money line. Give me the Sixers in the first half. Give me the Sixers in the first quarter. All that. Need all that. So, yeah. Tune in to the end where you can find all these picks. And for the last game of the day, we got the Los Angeles Clippers at the Los Angeles Lakers, 11 o'clock p.m. EST. Lakers currently favored by 6.5, over under 227.5. This will be the first meeting between these two. And like I said, everyone that watches this channel knows how I feel about the Los Angeles Clippers. They have to show me. They are still on the do not bet list. Clippers are absolutely horrible. They have to turn it around. I don't think this is a spot here. Even though the Clippers usually play the Lakers tough, I just don't think that this is a good spot for them here, especially in an NBA Cup game in late Showtown. No shot. I just don't think it happens. So yeah, give me the Lakers. I'll lay the 6.5 with them. I know when I was reading the injury report, actually, let's go ahead and take a look at that now. For the LA Clippers, Jordan Miller is out. Bogdanovich is a game time decision. Derrick Jones Jr. is out. And obviously Bradley Beal is out. And DeAndre Ayton for the Lakers is out. If you are looking for player props, go check out my boy at Marky Picks. More on that later. But honestly, I might be looking at what's his name for the Clippers? Man, what is his name? Their center. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, man, dude. Ivica Zubac. I will look at his points over. With no Aiden, you're probably gonna see a lot of Jackson Hayes, and I think Ivica Zubac can absolutely have a field day with him down there. I still think the Lakers can cover that, but if I was looking at a player prop, I would definitely look at Ivica Zubac's over in points. I think he can absolutely feast down there. And like I said, look at Luka Doncic's points. Always looking at his points over. So yeah, Luka Doncic's points over, Ivica Zubac points over, and I'll lay it with the Sixers. I'll lay it with the Lakers and the 6.5. And that's going to wrap it up today for my NBA Cup picks and predictions. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share these videos. It really helps out with my algorithm, and it gets these videos out to more people like you that are searching for free picks. Also, go check out my boy at Marky Picks. He is killing it over there in the player props, really a player prop connoisseur. So anything player props, go check out his channel. He posts daily, really good content. Let him know that I sent you. Also, tap in with the Discord. That's where you'll find all of my plays completely free. I'll lay them out there for you. All you got to do is place them. Simple as that, and you're a winner. So yeah, join the Discord that also features at Marquee Picks. Come sweat picks with us. Come sweat bets with us. I will leave the link to the Discord in my description. So please join that for all my complete free plays. And without further ado, my name is Deshaun T. Raw, host of the Bell to the Bush YouTube channel, and I am out of here.